Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Brandi, and today I wanted to come back and jump in on a little story time video for you about the time that I got booty juiced at Dr. Phil's Rehab Ranch. And that needs a lot of backstory if you haven't seen my first video. So I'm gonna give you a little backstory. If you have seen the first video, feel free to skip, because that sentence is insane. That sentence is wild, I understand. So when I was 16, I was sent to Dr. Phil's Rehab Ranch. I was sent to Turnabout, not Turnabout. I was sent to Sundown, not Turnabout, because Bad Baby was sent to Turnabout, I remember that. But I was sent to Sundown, his other one, in Canton, Texas. The middle of nowhere, first of all. But that's besides the point. I was sent there when I was 16, and this was one of the times that I had got sent to the unit, which was their special word for, or their cute little word for solitary confinement. That's neither here nor there. Where this story begins is on a nice little day. It's actually, I told a little bit of this story in my first story, but I didn't get to this part. I don't know how I forgot this part. This is like the most interesting part of the story, and I completely left it out. So I'm gonna tell it now and get it off my chest. And if you're here for this little rant, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Picture this. It was the morning of it's my sister's birthday. I'm missing my sister's birthday, my only sister. It's the morning of her birthday, and I am just really pissed off. I'm just mad. I'm just mad at the world, mad that I'm here at rehab, and I'm just not having it today. And I got sent to the unit for a timeout so I could cool down. And it was just supposed to be a timeout. So when you get sent to the unit for a timeout, it's just supposed to be a little 30-minute, hey, come change your socks into our socks for some reason. That'll come up later, remember that. Change your socks into our socks and come sit in the fucking unit for 30 minutes and cool down. That's what timeout was. But if you get sent there overnight, that's a different story. And we'll get to that. So I was just supposed to be in the unit for a timeout, and I was going there to cool down or whatever the fuck they wanted me to do in there. And I did not want to change my socks today. I was feeling very, very sassy, all right? I was feeling very spicy this morning. I was not changing my socks. So I get in there and they say, well, you're gonna need to change your socks. And I go, I don't wanna change my socks. I like these socks. I thought that was killer. I thought that was a killer line. And they look at me and they go, well, if you don't wanna change your socks, we'll change them for you. And I said, haha. Okay. Not thinking they would. But the next thing I know, I'm being put over a table and my socks are being changed. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. This escalated quickly. What the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here right now on this day? I'm sitting over the table like this. They have me arms spread open. They got like 2 people on this job. I'm not even that big of a person now, but I was even smaller then. Anyways, I'm over the table, arms to my side, just dumbfounded over this table while they're changing my socks. And I, being 16, and I regret doing this obviously, but being the little shit that I was, when they're lifting up my foot to change my sock, I kicked it right up into her chin, and I kicked her right in the face. And that's when they proceed to bring in more people. And then at this point, I'm being put into the unit overnight, and they are force changing me over this table. And I, the whole time, am screaming. I'm just screaming at them about how this is not legal. They can't do this to me. What the fuck is going on? And that's when they bring out the booty juice. Huh? We're finally at that part of the story. That's when they bring out the booty juice. After they bring in more people to hold me over the table, they bring in the Bootyjuiced, which is, if you don't know, it's Benadryl that they shoot straight into your bloodstream, but it's like a syringe of Benadryl that they're gonna shoot straight into my bloodstream through my ass. Like, so obviously I'm not happy. I am now screaming that this is definitely not legal. My mom definitely didn't sign paperwork that said I could do this. They stick me with the Benadryl, and then after they're done changing me, that's like, they had me changed already, and they were just getting like my shirt on or whatever, and then they shot me with the Benadryl, threw me inside of the cell, basically. I don't even know what to call it other than that. It's basically what it was. And I was supposed to sit there overnight and just hang out. And I was supposed to, I was actually just supposed to go to sleep. I think that was their main priority, was for me to go to sleep. That did not happen. And I was fighting my sleep. And if you don't know, when you are given Benadryl, in my case, and you fight your sleep, I was given a dose large enough that it made me start Benetripping, which is not a fun thing to happen to somebody. Obviously, not was something they wanted to happen to me in there, because that's considered drugs. I mean, you gave it to me, but that's considered not allowed. So then they proceed to, after I'm sitting there, just not having a good time, straight up not having a good time in my cell, just seeing shit that's not there. And they come in, I hear them over their little radios. They have radios to talk to each other, and they're like, she's fighting it, she's fighting it. And I'm like, bro, but what do you want me to do right now? I'm fighting demons, quite literally in here. I'm fighting demons. And you're worried about me fighting the Benadryl. Help me or something? I don't know. But then they proceed to come in with more of my sleeping medicine that I'm actually prescribed, or I was at the time. And they come in with triple my dosage of the sleeping medicine on top of the Benadryl they've already given me. They proceed to give that to me. They force it on me, actually, which is so, so dangerous. Everything in this story is so, so, so dangerous on their part, and so, so illegal probably. I don't know how the fuck they got away with it, or that if they're still doing shit like this to people, but that's probably not the worst thing that's ever happened at that ranch either, which is the saddest part. It's probably not the worst thing that's ever happened there. Anyways, to get back on topic, after they force the medicine onto me, I fall asleep, and I fall asleep for a very long time. I wake up probably 14 hours later, and I'm pissed. I'm still in the unit. And now I've had this traumatic experience. And I was still stuck there for however long it took for my counselor or whoever, the team leaders or whatever they were, to come wake up and come get you out, basically. That's what needed to happen. So I was stuck there for a good while, and I finally got out and just had to go about like my normal day-to-day life. It was insane, actually, thinking back on it, how insane that is to force give someone Benadryl and then force give somebody sleeping medicine on top of that. Like, you didn't already give me Benadryl into my bloodstream through my ass? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, it is insane. But yeah, that was the story that I forgot to tell in the middle of my rehab story. If you haven't seen that again, feel free to go check it out. It's on my channel. It's called The Truth About Dr. Phil's Rehab Ranch. I can't believe that I forgot to tell this part of the story, because I mean, I probably just blocked it out when I was telling it, because it's kind of crazy, kind of traumatic, but I'm fine. Like, don't worry about me. I'm doing a-okay. This is not something keeps me up at night, but it should be something that is talked about for sure, because I want to know if anybody else has experiences like this at Dr. Phil's Rehab Ranch specifically, but at rehab in general. If you have experiences like this, or you have experienced anything like this, I'm so sorry, first of all. And if you want to talk about it, I will respond in the comments to everything. So feel free to give me a comment, and thank you guys so much for letting me come on here and rant and just talk about my life, this crazy bullshit stuff that happens to me. Just thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. I hope everything's going great. I will see you next time. Thank you so much again. I love you. Bye.